What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the market recap and predictions. Let's get right to the charts and talk about what took place this last week of August and what we can expect to see take place going into this next week of August. All right, ladies and gents, here we have the 4-hour chart loaded for SPY, and man, oh man, as you guys see, we have broken into new all-time high territory, closing out the week at 773.14. But not only after we reached and broke above our initial high, 760, right? So what happened? Essentially what happened was the market, the tech market, the semiconductor and memory sector broke out and reversed their downtrending moves that they were having. So essentially we had a lot of strength come into the market once semiconductors and memory started to wake up. That caused the breakout that we had take place this week, and that caused the market to rally the way it did. After rallying and breaking above 760, we then pushed even higher. Going into Tuesday, opening at 760, we pushed all the way up to 771. From 771, we pushed even higher from that level, going up to 773, where we then saw a little bit of a failure, closing that day at 771. From there, going into Wednesday, we had an opening above 775, where we then pushed up to 776. Seeing a little bit of reversal come in, we then had some weakness kick into the market, going back down to 767 into Thursday's session. We held that level though going into Friday as we pushed back up, reclaiming 770, pushing all the way to 773.91 and closing the day at 773.14. So what can we expect to see take place going into this next week of August? What are our levels to watch? For SPY, I want to see SPY retest 760. So in order for us to retest 760, we have to figure out where our resistance level is. Now, we did see a little bit of selling pressure come in once we reached 776.81, but that does not really indicate that there's weakness, because as soon as we rejected, we pretty much reached the bottom level, bottomed out at 767, and then we reversed and went back higher. Now, if we can push higher, what we need to see take place is a break above this previous all-time high of 776.8. If we get a break above there, I believe our next psychological level is 780. If we fail to reclaim and push above 776.8, I am looking to see it go lower. I want to see it fail back below the 767.4 level to retest 760. Now, if we hold 760, I believe we can bounce and go higher. If we fail 760, I believe we got room to go back down to 752 or 754. So those will be the next levels to watch going into this next week of August. Is as long as we're holding above 760, we can see higher. How much higher can we see? If we break above 776.8, we can push above that level going into 780. However, if we fail to get a reclaim above 776.8, we can see a push back down to 760. If we fail to hold 760, we can see a push lower going back down to 754 to 752. All right, so these are gonna be your levels to watch going into this next week of August. Comment below how you guys did last week. Me personally, man, I did not have the best performing week. I haven't been having the best performing weeks these last few weeks, really last few months. I've been seeing a lot of negative outcomes in the market. It's been due to perspective, it's been due to execution, it's been due to lack of planning, lack of discipline. It's been due to a lot of different things. And so what I'm doing going forward is I'm just fine-tuning my approach. I'm changing up my strategy, and I'm staying with that strategy. I'm staying with that approach. That's the number one way you get lost in the sauce in the market. You lose money in the market, you get liquidated in the market, you blow your accounts. It's all due to your lack of discipline, your lack of focus, your lack of conviction, your lack of confidence, so many different things. So you have to be mentally, physically locked in and disciplined in your journey of trading in order for you to see the results that you want to see. Otherwise, you'll never get those results. So just something to keep in mind going into this next week. Make sure you guys stay disciplined. Make sure you guys stick to your plans. Make sure you guys stay patient with your plans. And if you don't see anything, don't trade anything. I am a victim of taking trades whenever I don't see anything. And that always allows me, or that always gives me the negative results, which I anticipated, but it was just me simply clicking that button and not having the discipline to not click the button. So just keep that in mind going into this next week of August. Make sure you guys trade safe. When you see profit, take profit. Secure your gains. This is a game about single and doubles. That's what Einstein of Wall Street says. So I'm trying to incorporate that mentality in the market. The game is about singles and doubles, right? You want to hit your wins, walk away. Hit your wins, walk away. When you lose, you don't want to give back your gains. So if you lose one time and you win one time, if you win one time, you want to just walk away. If you lose one time, you gotta keep the same energy. You can't go back in after you lose, because that's when you start to give back gains. Food for thought. So just keep that in mind going into this week. If you're not a profitable trader, I am trying to turn being unprofitable to being profitable. So I'm in that journey as well. So as I showcase this journey, I hope you guys are learning from me and my mistakes as well. It's your boy CB. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. God bless.